Talk about who may be now NorCal's finest definitively. Kurama is stepping up to the plate alongside Varun, who is another NorCal legend. We got three NorCal on stage right now, and I love to see that.
3 NorCals and 1 Utah.
3 NorCals and 1 Utah.
Yeah, oh my goodness. And Varun, definitely one of those players, like with that with the Wii Fit trainer specialist. Let me just make that clear. Able to do so much within Kurama. If y'all don't know about his name at this point, then you've been sleeping under a rock.
You have not been paying attention to tournaments.
But
yeah, Kurama with some of the biggest runs as of late in the singles brackets, and not coming out of nowhere, but being like, oh, I didn't realize now is his time to shine. We're going to have to see what he can do in the double stage as well alongside Varun. I know these two have teamed before a couple of times, but again, we talk about people who have teamed together before. Louis Money and Sen may just have everybody beat.
Oh, for real. And as a quick reminder, this is I know some people still question, Kurama was previously known as Prodigy.
Yes.
That's the name. People are just like, oh, I recall seeing this person before. It's Prodigy.
What happened to Prodigy? You are watching Prodigy, but now known as Kurama, and still being just as much of a danger in the brackets as you've ever seen. But yeah, we're going to have to see who gets off to this first stock. Kurama trying to hunt for one, but being wary of the team support as a possibility, but not there to support his own teammate. Varun does drop that first stock. A great focus by Red Team off stage.
Yeah, really good stuff, and now both of them have this control on this stage, setting up a ledge trap. Great stall by Send. I love that, buying so much space and time for both of them to get back. And oh, that up air, so much respect that you have to pull off with that huge hitbox. And now, oh, unable to get it with that up till able to get it out because of the teammate. But Luis,
drops the kill away from him. Just was sad. But right now, yeah, Louis Money does drop that first stock. Kurama able to get right in there to keep this game even. It's actually Send and Kurama holding on to their stocks first, and that is strange to me because I would think that they would be the ones on the front line. And being on the front line is a bit of a danger. Kurama does drop that first stock. Send going extra deep to try to take out Varun.
Yeah.
And Wii Fit Trainer, a bit too linear of a recovery. Send does get reversaled on by Kurama, but that blue team is playing down a stock now.
Oh, and I just love how that was such good spacing by Luis as well, just knowing that Mars just loved to go that up at a shield. It's such a strong move, but if you able to just perfectly space it out, and with that nair, it'll do really good stuff. Potential there, the ball goes back and has to go super high run. Gets one hit, and knowing I love that parry, and here comes the throw. No, not in time.
Really, really key save from Luis to keep Sen from getting knocked back off stage as well. Made sure to interrupt that attempt from Varun. Speaking of off stage, though, Varun is knocked out there and not able to get back. He is going to have to share one from Kurama, and that is not what you want to see because Wii Fit normally the one that's going to be on the back line trying to play support to that crazy offense that Kurama brings, but you've got to find a way to do it now because Red Team's starting to get every single bit of momentum.
Every single way it's just working out there. Varun just taking so much damage and holding out there and barely missing out, even missing the F tilt as well. The up smash as shield not working. Luis and Sen just doing a phenomenal job just controlling it. Now back to the isolated one, but a missed opportunity. Finally a stock being able to take in, but look at the deficit that's being set up there. Finally able to reset there, but congratulations. Now they're both at 0, and now Varun having to pull off this 1v2 against this duo who's been doing fantastic.
And Sendai looks like buffered the wrong option. Maybe he was trying to go for an attack cancel, something there to get the right aerial, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The Wii Fit went off stage, and we talked about it, right? Slower recovery, a little bit linear, and they were able to just toss out projectile after projectile until they found one that found its mark.
I think the thing is that both Mario and Wii Fit don't have the opportunity to charge their resources. Can't get that flood, and you can't get that the deep breathing, which arguably is one of the most important things for Wii Fit in order to get these in these situations. And I think one of the most important things as well is Palatine is able to control so much space, and then Ness just controls, you know, the danger circle around them with how many moves they can throw it out. 4 of them in a short hop, and then 8 of them in a double jump. But once again, hopping into there, if you're Kurama and Varun, what are you trying to do a little different in order to get this in the bag?
The only thing that I'm trying to do is see Varun be a lot more patient on the back line. I've seen them try to split up the Louis Money and Sen team into a lot of 1v1 scenarios. The problem is that they have dealt with a lot of those game plans before, and they are very, very savvy at escaping those 1v1 scenarios and getting right back to supporting each other when it's necessary. Also, they're really good in those 1v1 scenarios, and I want to see Varun have a lot of trust in Kurama being the front line, the big dog, and getting that big damage so that he can take advantage of, right, Wii Fit Trainer, deep breathing, a lot of those big kill moves that she has access to, and really clean up those stocks.
Let me tell you right now, this entire match has been on the right side, but finally, like a flip state, going over to the left, and gonna go for it as well, but oh my goodness, so many things are occurring right now. Trying to get something down, gets the grab, and once again, on point with it. Can't get the combo off them, but blue team in a very dangerous situation, but thankfully gets away with the varun, gets the stock taken, and that's the back throw. Such a good move, but if you just waited out there, you're able to get the punish out there as well.
That's one of those situations I'm talking about, right, where varun, I respect the idea to try to take initiative and take that stock when there's an opportunity, but the problem was that going off stage there allowed the reversal to happen, because again, Wii Fit off stage can sometimes be taken advantage of in doubles when you've got 2 people to cover options, and then after that meant that he wasn't there to be able to support Kurama on stage, and that stock immediately got taken too. Whereas you've got to be able to have faith sometimes that Kurama's going to be able to find a way out of that initial juggle. You've got to cover him when he's getting closer to landing. Very close to landing in the blast zone too. Does make it back to ledge. Now, this is where I like this patience from Kurama, right? Where last time it was try to chase Send all the way up to the blast zone. This time, just get back to stage.
Oh goodness, but this stall from Send, it's so good, able to utilize it out there. Finally, the stock is taking great stuff from varun, but Send once again just stalling on the left side for so long. Something can do, but varun finally says enough of that and goes ahead and finally takes it out with that F-tilt, keeping this a lot closer, but the damage and the combos need to be done soon because right now, Luis able to get it out there, but sandwich in between, really good stuff with that combo game, but oh, great stuff from varun, always on point with those conversions.
Yeah, I like this. It seems like the blue team does have a pretty clear game plan of, hey, don't worry about me. They're still sticking to those 1v1s. And Kurama's like, look, I can get past this ledge trap. I want you to go get some damage and start getting us back into this game. And that is exactly what is happening as that stock gets taken. Kurama cleaning up one from Luis. Now Send, dangerous situation off stage. The big reason that he's back is that Luis had that invincibility to cover on the ledge. And eventually, that back throw is going to seal out the stock from Kurama. And again, game is so back and forth that we're right at even.
And like you said, I think the trend of this set has been trust. You gotta trust your teammate in order to coverage out there. And already varun getting taken out, so there's a stock lead in the fair. But I love the awareness on Kurama, just backing away, knowing that the combo is gonna be interrupted. But still, Send quick on the chase, and now varun just kind of stuck on the right side, getting hit up for so much damage. Here we go, lands the grab and onside, and oh goodness, Send able to get so much on there. varun just stuck on the left side, and Kurama desperately trying to go in there on the support there, but varun taking so much. Needs to get this deep breathing off to try to get something started, but the out smash attempt not going to work out either. And oh my, the damage is going out, and Send is still living.
Oh, may not be for long though. varun with a great high juggle right there, able to stall up there so that the up air is able to finish off the stock. But that is Send with a fresh stock, and nobody else is looking quite as fresh. Kurama off stage, unable to help varun, who is now off stage as well. Kurama close to losing this stock too. Does get the nest off stage though, could be a big opportunity, but he realized he needed to go support varun. May have been in trouble with Luis breathing down his neck.
Staying alive though. Smash attack not going to kill just yet. This is looking actually really close, and if able to get a quick kill off, maybe a tipper F smash from Mario, she'll be able to take it, but both off to the right side. Deep breathing's active now. This is the optimal position you want to be in, trying to get that grab out there. varun getting comboed up though. Great 1-2 from Luis. Great awareness, and now the 1v2 clutch gonna have to come out there, but a single hit will be able to kill out there. But Mario, no slouch on these 1v2 situations. We've seen Dark Wizard do it multiple times in these double sets, and now Kurama is your turn. Try to shine on there, but speaking of shine, there's the sun, too bright, and there we go, be able to take it out there in the fireball. It's great stuff by Send and Luis, but what I love about this is that you always see the opposing team just coming back more and more. They get so close, but unfortunately the momentum in the favor. Oh goodness, I just love seeing these doubles. It's so cool to watch all these conversions happen, and honestly, kudos to varun, definitely was improving.
Yeah, no, I mean, deeper into the pools, right, you're going to see people with, again, like very clean